Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a beauty haul. I haven't done a beauty haul in so long on my channel, but recently I was over in America for a little holiday and I went to Sephora and I also went to Ulta, two stores I've never been to in my life before. So I did go a little bit cray. I ended up all together, I put the receipts together and ended up spending like over $600, which if you know me is very unlike me to spend that amount of money on makeup in the one kind of such a small amount of time, but I don't regret so far buying anything that I did get, and I'm really happy that this was like my little treat to myself after graduation. Myself and my boyfriend went off to America. We went to Disney in Orlando, Florida, and we went to Universal and we had such an amazing time, and I don't regret it one small little bit. So yeah, I have some stuff from Sephora and also from Ulta. So when I went to Sephora and Ulta, I went to both of them about 3 times, so this wasn't all in the one haul, but it was within the 2 weeks. So anyways, let's just jump into it. I think I'm going to start with the Ulta stuff because there's a lot more of that, and then we'll work our way up to the higher end stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of separate them brand by brand. So there's kind of a few products that don't really fit into anything, so I'm going to start with them. So the first thing then that I got was from Milani. This is a brand I've never tried before, and this is a foundation that I've heard so much about, so I really wanted to try it out. This is their Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. So I've heard so many people talk about this, and I've seen it on Instagram quite a lot, so it was only $9.99 I think, so I really wanted to try it out, so I'll definitely do a video on this coming up soon. I also bought another foundation. I think this is the one that Raw Beauty Christie is always talking about. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the one that I think she's always on about. It's the Vitalist Healthy Elixir in the shade 7 to 10. So just straight off the bat, the packaging isn't great on this. It's a little bit difficult. It's obviously great that it's a glass bottle and it's got a pump. Usually I love those kind of things, but the lid doesn't like click in at all, so it's kind of difficult to like, it keeps falling off. But anyways, that was only, I think that's about $14 I think, or something like that, but I really want to try it because Raw Beauty Christie is always going on about it. The next thing that I got is not new to me, it's just something I picked up because I was there. This is the Conceal and Define Concealer from Makeup Revolution. So I picked this up over there, even though we can get this here in Ireland. I picked it up over there just because I was running out of my other one, and I said it's roughly the same price anyways and I need to pick it up, whereas in Ireland here they never have my shade in store. I always have to order online, so when I was in the store I just said I'd pick it up while I was there. Similarly then, I ran out, not that I ran out, but I brought 2 sponges with me. I brought a beauty blender or a complexion sponge with me over to America, and it just got absolutely mank, so I needed to get new ones. So I picked up another pack of these. I've bought these so many times. I love them so much. I've obviously removed one to use it already, but they're so good, and they were like half price over there, so that was great. I think that's all the kind of like odd things. Everything else I have like grouped into brands. So I think I might start with, okay, we'll start with e.l.f. I bought quite a lot of e.l.f. We do have e.l.f. here in Ireland, but the stock here, like e.l.f. is only back in Ireland for about a year now, so we still have quite a small range, but over there they have loads of products and everything over there is so much cheaper than it is here. Like, I don't understand the big difference. I guess it's probably like shipping it over here or something, but like literally everything was like half price compared to what it is over here. So I picked up quite a bit. So the first thing that I got was the Hydrating Face Primer. Now I've bought this before here and I love it, but this is the large version. So the one that I previously got is about that size. So this is just a lot bigger and it has a lot more product in it. So yeah, I really like this. This is actually probably one of my favorite primers. So I was delighted to have that back in my life. And then I also picked up the foundation. Now I've heard mixed reviews about this foundation, but I wanted to try it out for myself. So I got it in the shade Light Ivory, so I'll keep you posted. Hopefully it's very good, we shall see. I also picked up one of their eyeshadow palettes. I think this was like $8 over there and it's like €18 here, so it was like really good value, I thought. I'd seen, I think Laura's Views talk about this palette. I'm not sure if it was this one or if it was another one, but I think she rated them pretty well, so I wanted to try them for myself, and this was kind of, out of all the palettes, this had like a little bit of colour in it, so I went for this one anyways. This is Mad for Matte Summer Breeze. So I'll definitely do maybe a look on Instagram or maybe in a Maybe I'll do a first impressions like video and include this in it or something. But I'm excited to try it because I just like trying stuff I've never tried before. I also picked up two kind of face palettes. One of them is the Natural Glow face palette. This was the first one that I got. It is the Total Face palette. It has a mirror inside it, and yeah, I just thought this would be cute. It has two blushers, one bronzer and one kind of highlighter in it as well. So this was really cheap as well. I think this is like $6 or something like that. And I also got the contour palette to go with it. So this has like kind of 3 bronzing shades. Like it says one is a setting powder, but it's definitely like a bronzer on me. And then this is, it says it's a setting powder, but it's not. It says like it's brightening, but it does have shimmer in it. So it's kind of like a highlighter as well. I also picked up the Perfect Finish HD powder. I have loads of powders here. I just wanted to try the e.l.f. one to see if it's any good. I feel like I'm rushing through this, but I don't want this video to be too long either. So sticking with e.l.f., I picked up their liquid highlighter. It says that it has vitamin E on it. I just thought this might make, this might be nice like to put on under my foundation or something. So I've never, like, I don't even know, I don't know what we have in Ireland because I actually haven't spent a lot of time looking at the e.l.f. makeup in Ireland. Maybe we do have some of the stuff. I picked up their eyebrow kit because it was $3. This was only like $3, and I picked it up because it looks very similar to my Benefit one. Like it has a wax and a powder in it, which is what I'm used to. So hopefully this is good because it's very affordable. Well, it was in America anyway. I picked up one of their lip products. Oh my god, my hands keep shaking. But this is the lipstick that I picked up. It's a liquid lipstick in the shade Blushing Rose. So hopefully this is nice as well. I just had to try out one of their lip products. I kind of almost have a full face of e.l.f. actually, so I might do a whole video just testing the e.l.f. makeup. Next up then, I got their Stardust glitter. This is the shade Milky Way, and it's a really nice kind of silver. I don't know what it will be like. I don't know whether it'll be like really chunky or whether it'll be really fine or anything like that, but I hadn't seen this in Ireland, so I wanted to pick it up while I could. And similarly, I didn't see that e.l.f. had lashes here in Ireland, so I picked up a pair. I actually have them already gone. They're in the bathroom because I was wearing them yesterday. But I got the style Winged and Bold, but I hadn't seen these in Ireland, so I wanted to try them out. So yes. And then the last thing from e.l.f. that I got was the Mist and Set spray. That's it there. So yeah, just to finish off the look, because at that stage I basically a full face of e.l.f. So I was like, look, we'll get a few more bits. That was everything I got from e.l.f. So next up I'm going to talk about NYX. So over in the Florida Mall they have a whole store, like a whole big NYX store. I don't know if we have one here in Ireland. I assume we have one maybe in Dublin, but not down the country anyways. So I cannot talk today. Most of the stuff that I got from NYX, to be honest, you more than likely can get here in Ireland, but they're not stocked in these specific things are not stocked in my local NYX stands, and I've tried to order a few of them online and they're always sold out. So yeah, I just got them in America just for handiness sake. So I got quite a few of the NYX Vivid Bright liners. So I got it in this shade, which is like a kind of purple lavender kind of color. I also got it in green, got it in yellow, I got it in red, kind of reddy pink. I got it in orange, and I also then got it in like an electric blue. I know that looks the exact same as my purple one, but it's actually electric blue. Yeah, I just got these because I'd seen so many people using these on Instagram and I really wanted to get some like coloured liners. I literally got them just for handiness sake. Again, I also got lashes. I haven't seen NYX lashes here in Ireland, so I picked up a pair. This is the Wicked lashes, and I think these were like $5 as well. So then I picked up 3 of their liquid glitter liners. I actually am wearing this one like as like over my eyeshadow today, and it was quite nice. So yeah, I just got these. These were only like $4.50 or $3.50 or something like that. They're really inexpensive, so I just got a couple of different colors. So I got a black one, I got a kind of pinky purpley one, and then I got a kind of clear one, but when you put it on it kind of runs a little bit like it's kind of like what's the word jewel what's it called? Yeah, it's kind of duochrome. So I thought these would just be kind of handy to have to put over liner or to like add as like a little just extra something to your eye look or something. And then lastly from NYX, I got 3 of their pigments. So the first one that I got is this one here, 09 Froyo, and this is kind of like a purpley silvery kind of one. It swatches really nicely. And then the other two that I got, so that was like this is like a proper pigment, and then these are like glitter pigments. So I got 03 and 05. So this one here is called kind of pink, and it has like green and blue, like little kind of iridescent bits to it. And then the last one that I got is called Lumi Light, and this swatched beautifully. I was actually at the till and the girl swatched it for me. It's so pretty. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one. And that's all I got from NYX. So let's do Morphe. So first thing that I got from Morphe was this bronzed babe palette. It's the 9B palette, and it's so pretty. I haven't used it yet, but it looks so nice. That's what it looks like there. I just think that all of those colors are so wearable, and like I just think they're so pretty. I did swatch it in the store and they looked really good. So I'm excited to use this, and I also thought like it's quite a small palette, so that would be quite handy if I'm traveling or something. So I got that, and I was excited because I've never tried anything from Morphe before, but I had seen that they had, I can't remember what the name of the palette is, but they have like a really colourful one. It's kind of like the colours of the rainbow, almost like a really bright vibrant colours, but I think that palette's actually been discontinued, so I was really disappointed. But I did want to pick up something. But all of the kind of 35 eyeshadow palettes, they're all kind of like browns and kind of really warm colours, or there was like a really cool one that were in store anyways. I know there's loads online, but I wanted something that I could swatch there and then and I could use, or something I could just pick up there. So I didn't really see anything that really caught my eye, because I kind of thought with the bigger palettes, well, this was just like a smaller version of it. So I was like, well, this is cheaper and it's probably handier to like store and to bring around with me, so I got the smaller one. But let me know if you've used Morphe before and what your favourite palettes are and why, because they're a brand that everybody seems to love, but I just wasn't overly impressed by the options that were in that specific Ulta. They might have much nicer ones online, I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, the next palette that I got was actually from Morphe, but it's the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I was just so excited to get because I've been waiting to get this palette for like over a year now. So Jaclyn came out with this palette about a year ago, and I didn't pick it up at the time because I was just a bit broke. Not gonna lie, I was kind of broke at that stage. So oh my god, look how pretty it is. So pretty, oh my goodness. So I didn't pick it up at first when it first came out because I wanted to see what the reviews were, and when the palette did launch, it was kind of mixed. Some people loved it, some people were like, nah, it's not worth it. And at the time, to get it shipped over to Ireland, I think it cost about €50, and I just wasn't willing to pay that at that time, knowing that I was going to America and it was $38 here, or over in America. So about a week or two after she had released the palette, they said that they were going to do different packaging, and I was kind of waiting on that as well. I don't think that this is new packaging. I know a lot of people were saying that it gets dirty really quickly, and they were complaining that there's no mirror on the inside here, and stuff like that. I think there's a few other complaints with it as well. But when Jaclyn said she was going to bring out new packaging, I was like, cool, I'll wait for that, no problem. But she's just released the Vault, which is like her new thing. So I don't think that they're going to revisit this, considering this is only a limited edition palette. So yeah, I was really happy to get it anyways. I don't really care too much about if the packaging gets dirty, because I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just myself. So I don't need it to be in pristine, or like it doesn't need to look absolutely gorgeous and perfectly clean all the time. So yeah, I'm just very happy to have this in my life, to be honest. As I said, this was $38, which I'm not really sure, but I think that's like €35 here or something like that. I did do the currency exchange thing on the day, and it worked out much cheaper to get it there on the day than to order it here at home. So yeah, I'm very excited to play with that. So then the next kind of big order that I got was from Colourpop. So I had a bit of an ordeal getting my Colourpop stuff sent to me, because when I was ordering online, so I made out my order and I got it like I ordered it to be delivered to the hotel, no problem. And when I was ordering it, like when it came up on the delivery, it said 3 to 5 days, and I was like, cool, this was like Monday and I wasn't leaving until the following Monday, so, or I wasn't like even leaving until the following Tuesday. So I was like, that's grand, no problem, it'll definitely get to me. Like 3 to 5 days rough, like at most it would have gotten to me on the Monday. So I was like, no problem. But then I didn't realize that the day I had ordered it was like Memorial Day, and they were in the middle of a promotion. So when I went to, after I'd ordered it, I had gotten an email saying that like, oh, we've received your order, And then it got to like the Thursday or Friday and I was like, oh my god, I haven't received an email saying it's been dispatched yet. So I emailed them and I spoke to them on Twitter and I was like, oh my god, is this going to get to me? Is it too late? Can I get it sent to Ireland instead? Like I had spent like nearly $200 on this Colourpop order, and then I was afraid it wasn't going to get to me, so I was like so stressed about it. But anyways, it did get to me on time, and the Colourpop people were really nice. They like tracked my order and they made sure that it kind of got to me on time, so that was really good. But what I will say is that it was mainly UPS that got it to me so quickly, because it took ages to go through Colourpop's like system, and then it got to UPS on like the Saturday evening, and they don't work on a Sunday. I'm assuming they do work, but they don't deliver on a Sunday. But it was delivered to me like Monday morning. It was brilliant, so I got it in time, so I was like, thank god. So yeah, I got quite a few bits. Now one thing I will say about Colourpop as well is they didn't give me my full order. So I ordered like 23 items from them, and I got like this, you know, the thing that you usually get when you order things, and it has like all the things that you ordered, and they didn't give me some of the things. Like I went through and I ticked it off as I took them out of the box. So they didn't give me the lip pencil, and they didn't give me one of the eyeshadow palettes, which I was raging at because they didn't, like obviously if I had put it in my basket then it wasn't obviously out of stock. So whatever happened, I didn't get those items, and what they gave me instead was they gave me a second one of the palette that I'd already ordered, so I now have two of the same palette. And then they gave me, instead of giving me my lip pencil, they gave me 4 eyeshadows instead, which I was like, oh, that's alright, like I don't really mind too much, but they're all the exact same shade. So I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? Obviously use it, but like these are the ones that they gave me extra. They're the Super Shock Shadow ones, so this is what it looks like. So it's not even an individual one, I don't think. Yeah, so like they're in this like packaging and stuff, so I don't even know if I could depot that. I wouldn't say so. That's like, it's a gorgeous color and I'll definitely use it, but I have 4 of them, and like for a single eyeshadow, like I never go through single eyeshadows. So I was a little bit annoyed that they hadn't told me that they, like nowhere on this document does it say that these items weren't given to me. It says quantity 1, quantity 1. It doesn't say what was substituted. It doesn't say that the things that I had ordered didn't come through. So that did annoy me a little bit because it took me ages to even cop that on. Anyways, yeah, let's get into see what I did get. So this is the first palette that I got. This is the You Had Me at Hello. Also, I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird. I feel like my voice is going. But this, I just love the packaging of this. Isn't that so pretty? The top of this kind of reminds me of Zoella's first book, or maybe it was the second book. And then this is the inside. So pretty, I think. And it does have like all the names of the eyeshadows in the back as well, and it does have a mirror on the inside. So yeah, I thought this was like such a cute little palette. I think it was only like $15 or something like that. The second palette then that I got was one that I had been wanting to get for months since it was released, and that is Dream Street. This is a collaboration between Kathleen Lights and Colourpop, and I had been wanting to get it ever since she put up the video. So this is what the packaging looks like. So pretty. And then this is the eyeshadow inside. Now initially when I had seen this, I was like, I don't know whether I get a lot of use of that palette. But then Kathleen Lights did a collaboration with Raw Beauty Christy, and they both kind of use, like, I think Kathleen did the kind of like warm kind of colors, like these ones up here, and then Christy did the kind of like cooler toned ones. And I was like, actually that's a palette that I probably would use all of the eyeshadows in it. So I picked it up anyways. This one doesn't have a mirror in it, and I think it was slightly, I think it was like $1 or $2 more expensive than the other ones, but like I don't really care. And again, it has all of the names in the back, so I was well chuffed with myself. Then the third palette that I got from them was Yes Please. Now I think it was this one that somebody on Instagram had recommended. I can't remember if it was this palette or another one, but I just thought the packaging of this was so cute. Focus. There we go. I just think it's like super duper cute. This one also doesn't have a palette, or this one also doesn't have a mirror, but look at those colors. Like, I'm sorry, but that is me in a palette. I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed. I just think that I would use every single one of those shades. Not one of them will go to waste. And again, on the back it has all of the different names of them, which is handy. So yeah, they were the 3 palettes that I got. I had obviously ordered a 4th, but it didn't arrive. I ordered this palette, which, oh my god, isn't the packaging so pretty? It's actually just like an empty palette. It's like a Z palette, or like the Inglot Freedom system. It's just like you can, it's like a magnet, so like all of your single eyeshadows can go in here. This was really out of focus. There we go. And this was really affordable. I think this was like $10, which is like €8. So yeah, I thought this was cool because my Inglot one is getting a little bit, it's getting filled up at the minute, so I knew I needed another one, and the Inglot ones are €22, so this was way cheaper. So I was happy with that. It's also cuter packaging, methinks. The next thing that I got from Colourpop is this. So when I was going through it, I was gonna get some, I was basically, when I was putting through my order with Colourpop, I knew that like you can get Colourpop delivered to Ireland if they do ship internationally, but I've had a lot of friends who've ordered from Colourpop and got stung with customs, and I really didn't want that to happen. So that's why I made such a big order when I was over in America. But what I wanted to do was, I knew I probably would like the brand Colourpop because so many people rave about it. So I probably knew it would probably be a brand that I'd end up liking, but I wanted to try kind of one thing from each of their different types of makeup. So like I got their eyeshadow palette, but I also got, you'll see in a second, I got them their single eyeshadows, their Super Shock eyeshadows, their Supernova eyeshadows. I wanted to try like 1 or 2 things from each of the different categories. So it was the same with the lips stuff. I think the only thing I didn't get was the Ultra Satin Lip, which loads of people recommended to me after I put my order in. But anyways, one of the things that I was going through was all the different types of lip products, and they had like individual lipsticks, and as in lip sticks, not lipstick, but like lip sticks. Anyways, and then I came across this like new Theory collection, and this has quite a few of them in it. So I'll take a little slip off, and then like, how pretty is this packaging? Like, I'm sorry, but Colourpop just win at packaging, like so pretty. So when you open it up, that is what's inside. So there's how many? 2, 4, 6. There's 6 of them there, all in different colours, because I couldn't choose, for the life of me, I couldn't choose what colours to get. And this kind of has everything. Like it has like a pinky nude and like brown nude. It has like an orangey red. It just has like all really wearable colours that I personally would definitely wear. So hopefully they're good. Let me just take one out for a second and see what it's like. Ooh, pretty. That's what they're kind of like. So they will be fun to try. But yeah, as I said, I wanted to try bits and pieces from all of their all of the different types of things that they offer, and this worked out a little bit cheaper than buying a few of them individually, I think. And also I'm a sucker for packaging, so yes. So the next thing that I picked up was one of their Superstar Loose Pigment Shadows. That's what the inside looks like. I'm obviously not going to take off the packaging because it's going to fall everywhere then. But again, I just wanted to try one thing from each of their different sections. So this was the shade Mulholland. Now, they ended up giving me a duplicate of this as well. I assume they made it up to like the price of what they didn't give me. But I have 2 of these now. So I don't know what to do with them. Anyway. So yeah, that was like, they're the exact same shade. I would be delighted if they had just switched it out with like multiple different shades. But anyways, look, we've had that rant now. So as I said, then I got 2 of the single eyeshadows. This one here is Tea Garden, and this one here is Going Steady. They're a little bit brighter. The sun is just going down a little bit, so it's a little bit dull, but they look so pretty. This one especially, Tea Garden. Is it Tea Garden? Yeah, looks so just like duochrome and beautiful. Can't wait to put that on my eyes. And then I just thought this was like a safe eyeshadow color to go for, so that's why I got that. Now along with them came 2 little kind of like these little things. They're basically like a little cover to protect your eyeshadow. So I'll just open it up and show you. So I'm like, I didn't realize these came with them at all, but so basically this is what it is. It's like the tiniest little thing ever, but when you open it up, it like holds your eyeshadow in here, and it also has like a mirror. So you could just like, if you were only using the one eyeshadow, you could just pop it in your bag and it's all protected and everything. Now, as I said, I had, like, as you've seen, I did have like this thing that I'm gonna put them into. But if I didn't have one of these, isn't that such a cute little free thing to come with it? So yeah, I got 2 of those to go along with it, which I wasn't expecting. I think I showed you the Super Shock shadows before. The one that they literally gave me, I have absolutely no idea where I left off. I think I was talking about the Superstar shadows, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, yeah, they gave me 4 of the same of those eyeshadows. Moving on then, I got 2 of the Supernova shadows. So I got the shades Over Again and Firecracker. So this is what the packaging looks like. I think that they're so pretty, and I literally got these because I've seen Raw Beauty Christy. Is that upside down? No. I've seen Raw Beauty Christy talking about these. Literally most of my Colourpop order, and actually quite a lot of the stuff that I got in America was influenced by her because she's amazing. If not following her, definitely follow her because she's unreal. She's just so honest and genuine. Anyways, this is what these 2, so these are like eyeshadows, like you apply them as if they're eyeshadows. That's what they look like. Let's focus them. So nice. I'll just swatch them so that you can see them because they're kind of like duochrome and they're beautiful. Over Again I think is my favorite one. Oh, it's not coming up great on camera at all. So the one on top is called Firecracker and the one on the bottom is called Over Again, or Over It or something. Over Again. It's not coming up properly on camera, but this is like a really kind of almost like electric pink. Like it's really pretty, and obviously it's very duochrome, but like this pink is not coming up on camera like it looks in real life at all. But anyways, I got those 2. They're so pretty. I think that was all the eyeshadows I picked up from Colourpop. I picked up their concealer again because we're all Beauty Christy. I picked it up in the shade 02 Fair. She seems to rave about this, and I've heard a good few people talk about it, so hopefully it's good. I'll definitely test it out and let you know. So then moving on to lip products, I picked up one of their ultra blotted lip eyeshadow or lip glosses, and this is this color Zuma, and it just looks really nice. I'll swatch it again. So it's the bottom line there is the Zuma shade, and it's really nice. I actually wore this yesterday. It's a little bit drying on the lips, but it is a really nice color. It's almost like My Lips But Better. It's really nice. And then I also picked up 2 of their ultra matte lips. So one of them is the shade Lax and one of them is the shade Snowflake. Oh my god, is that what I actually ordered? Because I think I ordered one. From, I think I bought a Tarte liquid lipstick and it's called Lax as well. Maybe I got confused. What color is this? Oh no, this is a pretty color. So this is Lax. Yeah, that's me all over. I just think that that's such a pretty color. And then the next one that I ordered was called Snowflake. I'm just like in shock at how pigmented these are as well. That's coming up a lot more red on camera, but it's actually a lot deeper and a lot more burnt in real life. But it's so pretty. I really like it. Then I picked up this Wicked Trick trio. It's like liquid lipsticks, but there's 3 in a packet. 3 of them together were like $16, I think. So in this there's Top 8, Echo Park and Tight Fit. So I'll just quickly swatch the 3 of them for you now. I think the 3 of these were part of the Kathleen Lights collaboration, but I could be wrong. But this is what the 3 of them look like. So you get 1 glossy lip and then 2 kind of normal liquid lipsticks. So these are the 3 of them. The bottom one is Dreamy, the middle one is Top 8, and the top one is Tight Fit. So the top one is a gloss and the other 2 are just normal liquid lipsticks. So that's them. They're so pretty. I'm so excited about all the new like lip products that I have. Then I think, oh yeah, so then I got 2 of their actual like lipsticks as well. So I got one in the shade Sachet and I got one in the shade Little League. So I'll swatch them as well just because I want to. Can we just take a second for the packaging as well? So pretty. So the very top one is Sachet and the second from the top is Little League. People downstairs. So then the last thing that I got was a highlighter from them, and this is this Super Shock Cheek in the shade Flexitarian. So this looked so much bigger on the website. So when this first came I actually thought it was an eyeshadow, but it looks nice. I haven't actually opened it. Let's swatch it since we're swatching everything else. Ooh, really soft. Like it's nice and blinding alright, but it's not as binding as I thought it would be. Still really nice though. It's still really pretty. probably can't even see that. So then that was all of the ColourPop stuff, and that was kind of all of the drugstore stuff. So now moving on to Sephora. This video is probably so long and I'm only getting to Sephora now, but there's not as much from Sephora as there was from like the drugstore. Okay, so the first thing that I got, and it was the first thing that like even crossed my path when I was in America, and that was Tarte, because obviously Tarte I think is pretty much the only brand that we can't get here in Ireland. So I was really excited to find a Tarte stand. So the first Tarte stand I actually found in Macy's, but I didn't buy it there. I went to Sephora and bought it in Sephora. But this, oh my god, look at the packaging already. Oh my god, so amazing. Love it, love it, love it. This is the Be a Mermaid palette. So look at the packaging, I'm just obsessed. So I actually have it already out of the box because I wanted to show it to you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this palette is just beautiful. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. It also smells really nice. I know it's like weird to say, but it actually does. So then this is the inside of the palette. It has 3 shimmers and 7, or sorry, 3 mattes and 7 shimmers, I think. And yeah, this is the first thing I swatched and I was shocked. I was actually so shocked at how beautiful they were. Maybe I'll swatch 1 or 2 now. I'm awful at showing swatches, but look how pigmented they are. Like, I barely touched the pan. So pretty, and I love the fact that it has a mirror in as well, because obviously like that's just really handy, and I just love it so much, and I'm so happy it's in my life. This I think was like $42. Maybe I'll stick with like brand by brand as well. So then other things that I got from Tarte, so I actually got a good few bits from Tarte. This is the Pamper and Prep set. I think this was one of the like little sample size things that Sephora do coming up to the counter. I haven't used these yet, but it has like an eye treatment, some like facial oil, and then I don't know what this is actually, a hydration boost. So I assume it's kind of like a moisturizer. So yeah, I'm excited to try them. The packaging, I just can't deal with Tarte's packaging, so pretty. Then I also picked up this, which is also from their like C collection. It's just like a face mist. It's like just like a setting spray. So I'm excited to see how good this performs, because I did actually try this one of the days that I was in America, but the day that I tried this there was torrential rain, and by the time I got back to the apartment there was not a scrap of makeup on my face. I was surprised there was still skin on my face because the rain was so heavy. So I don't think this got a fair test that day, so I want to give it, obviously I bought it, I want to give it a good try. Yeah, and then I picked up 2 of their concealers. So I picked up the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I also picked up the Tarte Merica Creaseless concealer. What did I call this? I said this is concealer. I think I did. But yeah, so originally when I went to Sephora, they did, apparently Sephora don't do Shape Tape, it's just Ulta that do Shape Tape. So yeah, I got this in Ulta, but I got this one in Sephora, which is so strange to me, and I was devastated when I went to Sephora and they were like, oh, we don't do it here, and I was like, what? Why not? Anyways, I picked up this because they didn't have the Shape Tape, because I couldn't find the Shape Tape anywhere, but then I eventually did find it on like my last day. But this Merica Creaseless concealer was recommended to me by Anna. She's a blogger here in Limerick. I'll leave her Instagram up or something like that so that you can go follow her. She's great. She does really nice like natural minimal makeup, but she recommended this and she spoke very highly about it, so that's why I picked this one up. And then literally like I asked on Instagram what I should get in America like makeup wise, and like I think every single person said to get the Tarte Shape Tape. So I've picked it up. I will say that I used it yesterday in a first impressions video, and we'll have to see. I'll have to try it under a foundation or over a foundation that I know what it's like, because on first impressions not 100% convinced on it, but I'll keep trying it. I'll keep trying it. Anyways, yeah, so they were the 2 concealers that I got from Tarte. So the next thing that I got from Tarte then was a Tarte Lip. So the next thing that I got from Tarte then was a Tarte Lip Paint. So I got it in the shade Obsessed, and I am obsessed with it. Obsessed is like my favorite word. So if there's any makeup named Obsessed, there's an eyeshadow in the Jack and Hill palette called Obsessed as well, and I was like, oh, how sweet of her to name a shade after me. Anyways, this, like, isn't it so pretty? I haven't even swatched it and it's so pretty. I swatched it in the shop, of course, but I actually went from Sephora to Macy's back to a different Sephora to get this one shade, because they only had a tester in the first Sephora I was in. It had like gone out of stock. Oh my god, where am I gonna, maybe I'll just swatch it like here. I'm like the worst person for showing swatches, but it's that top, this one here, this shade here, So nice. And also the packaging of this feels really nice. Was that all I got from Tarte? So then moving on, I got this from Kat Von D. It's the tattoo liner. This was highly recommended to me by loads of people on Instagram, so that's why I picked it up. So yeah, it's just a felt tip liner. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this already. It's like a cult classic, so I'm excited to try it. Oh no, I knew there was more Tarte stuff. Yeah, it's down here. I got this as well. This is 2 of the Tarte lipsticks. I think these are like only little sample sizes as well. I got these on the way up to Sephora. They have all their like sample size things to convince you to buy more things, and it works every single time we went into Sephora, so well done Sephora marketing people. So yeah, these are just 2 more lipsticks. I won't swatch them because I'm literally running out of space on my body. But I've heard great things about the Tarte lipsticks, so I'm excited to try them on. And again, like the packaging, it all just works in with each other, and I'm just obsessed with it. I picked up the It Cosmetics CC cream. I wanted to try this for so long. So many people have been raving about this in not necessarily the Irish, like the Irish influencers that I follow, but definitely a lot of the English and American influencers and YouTubers and stuff that I watch. Loads of them have been talking about this for like 2 or 3 years now, and I really wanted to try it out. Also the fact that it has SPF 50 really calls out to me, because as you know, I love foundations and stuff that have SPF in it. Just in case you forget to apply your SPF that day, at least you're still covered. So I was excited to get this. It was like expensive enough. I can't remember how much it was, but it was expensive enough. But yeah, so many people have said that even though it's a CC cream, it gives really full coverage. So, and I did swatch it and it did look quite full coverage, so I'm really excited to use this. Also, It Cosmetics have now come to Boots. I think it's just online only, but I will definitely do a review of this in the next few weeks so that you know what it's like before you buy it. Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot to show you that I got in Ulta was this LA Girl eyeshadow palette. I actually got this from my little cousin, but I just said I would show it to you. I actually got this. So this is the LA Girl eyeshadow palette. I actually got this from my little cousin because she's getting into makeup and stuff, but I didn't even know that LA Girl did like palettes like this. I wasn't sure whether they did it in Ireland or whether it was just in America still. I wasn't sure, so I just said I would give that to her because it looks really cute. And then the last few things that I got were like Sephora's own brand. So I had seen loads of people talk about these, like anytime they go to Sephora, they've been highly recommended. So basically these are the Sephora Favorites. So there's 2, 4, 6, yeah, I can count. There's 6 little sample size, well there's 5 sample sized lipsticks in here, or lip products, and then 1 full sized. So the full sized one in this was from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I delighted with that, but they're all kind of high end. Like there is a Tarte gloss, there's Urban Decay, Kat Von D. I've never heard of the brand Grande Lips, but that says it's a plumping liquid lipstick, so maybe that makes your lips bigger. And then Beige Cosmetics, I'd never heard about them, but I seen Sinead from Beautiful Truth talking about this. She has this post on like, if you're going to America, these are the brands you should try, and Beige Cosmetics was one of them. So I was excited that it was in this little sample sized box. So altogether this box is like $28, which I think is really good, because for a lot of like lip products and stuff, you might get it, and if you don't like it, you know, you don't want to have spent like $30 in one lipstick and then you don't end up liking the formula or something. So I thought this was like a really good way to just try out different brands before, especially high-end brands that you might not have tried before and you might not be willing to spend a lot of money on. I thought it was a good way to just try them out and like see which formulas you like, which brands you like and stuff like that. They did also have on the Sephora website, they had like this in nude, like all nude ones. I was going to pick that up as well, but it just ended up costing too much with delivery and stuff. But yes, I'm very excited to try all of these. And I think the packaging is super cute as well. So then loads of people on Instagram were recommending the Sephora face masks and stuff. So I picked up 5 of them. So this was the first small little one that I got, just because this is kind of on its own. So this is a sleeping mask. I've actually never used a sleeping mask, so I'll be interested to see what this is like. And the rose one I think is for brightening, is it? Oh, moisturizing and brightening, yeah. So that's exactly what I need, so I'm excited to try that. And then I also got 4 of the like sheet masks almost. So these are the 4 of them here. So I got the algae one, which is good for purifying and detoxifying. I got the lotus one, which is good for moisturizing and soothing. I got the aloe vera one, which is quenching and replenishing. And I actually meant to use this while I was over there because I was like, surely with my skin being in the sun so much, this would be ideal, but I kind of just forgot, to be honest. And then the last one is the rose one, that again is good for moisturizing and brightening. So yeah, they had other ones there. They had like a charcoal kind of one, but I just was really wanting to get moisturizing ones because my skin has gone so dehydrated and dry. So that was my main goal with them. And then the very last two things that I got were two lipsticks from Sephora's own brand. And I only seen these in one of the Sephora stores. They weren't in all of them, but they're these kind of little ones. So I got two of them. One of them is the shade, I don't know. Oh, here we go. One of them is in 51, the other one is in 47. So this one here is called Festival Lights. And if you can see, it kind of has like little lanterns and stuff on it. And I got this, to be honest, because it kind of looked like that scene in Tangled. And obviously I was going to Disney at the time. So I was like, oh my God, I want like a Tangled lipstick. But I did swatch it and it's like beautiful bronzy kind of, it very much looks like the sleek matte me metallic bronze liquid lipstick, but in lipstick form. Yeah, but it's just a beautiful bronze. Like I swatched it there, it was so pretty, and these were only $8. So that was that one. And then this one, I kind of got this on a like just spur of the moment. This is a green lipstick, as you can probably imagine, but I kind of got it because I was in America and like I was obviously using dollars, and I was just kind of like, this is kind of just like a cool memory kind of a thing. That's the only reason I got it. This is the shade 47 Cash Money. So yeah, I got this. I just thought it'd kind of be cute. And also I actually have been looking for like a nice green lipstick for ages, just because I think sometimes we're doing festival looks or like kind of just weird wacky Halloween looks or whatever, it's kind of fun to have like green lipstick and blue lipstick and just a range of different things. But I'm obviously not going to spend like a fortune, so $8 was pretty affordable. So yeah, that is oh my God, even just this segment is 23 minutes long, and this is my third segment. Oh my goodness. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I hope you made it to the end. If you did, let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the haul. Let me know if you've tried any of the products that I have bought and what you thought of them down in the comments down below. And if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy it. And I will talk to you very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.